Thanks for coming over. This is Amodeus. Today's Dungeon Hunter Champion video is a viewer box review for Bulgado from Shinobi. Now, Bulgado is a longtime member of the community. He was actually the one who made the banners and logo for the channel. So shout out to him. Again, thanks. I love these things. Now, he has some great champions built up and more on the way after our conversation. And we'll kind of get into some of those when we get into the recommendations. But I really kind of want to break down where he's at in his progression and some of the teams that he's using. So let's just take a second and hear where he's at, right? He's very happy with his progress in a couple of areas that we didn't have to focus on. For instance, he has a 47-ish second pre-flight ED10 team. His Steel Widow 10 team is about a minute, not bad. But his Steel Widow 11 team is about a minute 30. So we're going to put that up there on the checklist. We definitely want to help him speed up his Steel Widow 11 team. But we'll come back to that in a second, because another thing that we talk about all the time is that ultimate blitz. Like, how are you doing in ultimate blitz? Well, he has one team that takes him from scratch all the way to Ultimate Blitz Legend 48. And in case you don't know, that's that dreaded Rona floor. A lot of people have trouble. I have that on the list of floors that people want me to highlight and walk through next week during our Ultimate Blitz videos. If there are additional floors, drop it down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to add those to the video as we go through and kind of break it out, right? Because it's going to be important to like talk about different champions and strategies, because the goal is really to have everybody able to auto, normal, epic, legendary, right? So as much as possible, auto as much as possible, right? Because, I mean, we got so much going on in this game right now. I mean, we got so much stuff going on. The calendar of events doesn't even work. If you go all the way to the end and you hit one of these King of Fighter events or the stretch goal, like, the whole thing just crashes. There's just so much going on, even the game can't handle it. And that makes perfect sense why Bulgado's #1 goal is to be able to do more in less time. Things to be faster. Like, let me get the most out of the time I have to play. Whether it's 2 hours or 16 hours, let me just focus on what I got to get done and get it done as quickly as possible. So we are just looking at optimizing a few units to help him speed up all of his times. So you're looking at the box right now. I'm sure you're going to be dropping comments below, letting me know what you'd be going after, recommendations, and we both want that. I definitely want that, because I think new perspectives, you know, really help us change the paradigm, help change the meta. But I mean, there were just, frankly, a couple of units that we were able to tweak, recommendations around some builds, because I know everybody's looking at Hoshi being like, Amodeus, you always tell us build Hoshi. I do say build Hoshi. That's the first thing Bulgado, I told him. He's already got her up to level 50. Come on now. Like, it is definitely something you can go after if you're just looking to speed things up. So for instance, let's take Sumi. This is a great champion. He uses them everywhere. Let's take Wrona. Great champion. Doesn't use her very much. Valor. Great champion. Uses him everywhere. Rota. Great champion. Uses her everywhere. Vamal. Great champion. Uses him everywhere. Yuko. Great champion. Uses her everywhere. Now let's take all of those champions that we just talked about and look at what we have for Steel Widow 10. Is there a way to make this faster? Absolutely. We can take out Rota, right? Rota's a phenomenal champion. But let's take her out and replace her with an equally awesome 3-star champion, Wrona. We'll build her on Adept, whatever, attack, crit damage, attack, a lot of crit. Because even after update 5, she still does ridiculous damage. And now Bulgado has a sub 60-second Steel Widow 10 team. Boom, just like that. Now, some of the great questions that Bulgado was asking really led us to kind of looking at some of the champs, specifically like Sumi, and kind of seeing how we have them built and where we use them, because he does use them everywhere. But really, not only that, but looking at the performance of the unit in the raid itself. So Bulgado was phenomenal as far as testing stuff out, and trying different things, and talking about and being very open-minded, and I thought that was fantastic. So one of the things we talked about specifically was Sumi. Sumi's a great champion. If you don't know, just outstanding. But if you look at Bulgado's Sumi, he's really made her very tanky, or made him very tanky, depending on how you look at it. I'm not making assumptions. It's 2019. So very amazing, right? Very amazing. the opportunity here is we can make more consistent runs if we have more crit rate. But we gotta go through and do these runs and see how much HP we can take off. And that's what Bulgado's doing. Not even questioning like the ideas behind it, but saying like, oh, that makes perfect sense. He's very, very quick like that. And he was able to just like say, oh, I totally get what you're talking about, boom, boom, boom. And so now he's like, how much HP can I trade for crit rate? And of course that depends on your gear. And Bulgado has a lot of gear he hasn't rolled on yet. And I know. I think the same thing. All legendaries, just you're killing me, Smalls. But I want to open up to the community. What are some compositions you were looking at? What are some builds you have going on? How have you tweaked your overall raids to save yourself some time to be more efficient, to get more done? You know, make this part of a broader conversation about all of us getting better. But as always, thanks for watching the videos. Have a great day. Oh, before we go, I do want to give a special shout out from Bulgado to Bianca. He appreciates you. Alrighty, have a great day. Bye.